Hey there. You ready to conquer the frontier? But before I do that, let's listen to some of these audio logs.
Breaking news. At today's annual TV programming confab, streaming netlet Neuroflix yanked Western skiing Frontier Riders off its sked, only hours after the show's 7th season premiere. Former soap starlet Doris Chappell, known for playing stunning Shantusi Delilah, is openly campaigning on her Twitter account for wrapping the tale up with a final spash. But according to studio press Harry Bierstein, re-up chances ATM are NSG. Off-the-record sources tell us that recently fired head scribbler Oliver Sutton offed himself. Nobody else has been tapped to fill the void. More updates as this story develops. Stay tuned. This is Podshot, your favorite source for Frontier Riders gossip, news, and reviews. Today, I'll be taking a closer look at episode 308, The Cave-In. Seriously now, a freaking cave-in? Was the rider drunk on moonshine when he pulled this artsy-fartsy bullcrap out of his ass? Almost the entire episode takes place in complete and utter darkness. There wasn't any dialogue or music, no substance, no subtlety, nothing. Listen, writers, I like ambiguous stuff just as much as the next guy, but this was nothing more than a load of old horse manure. Worst episode ever! Oh, sorry, just realized I unplugged my TV. This is Podshot. Today, I'll be talking about a topic near and dear to my heart. Myself. I remember years ago when an old flame asked me to install a new shower unit. A new what? I asked. Don't I shower you with love already? Isn't that enough? I looked my gal straight in her cold, dead eyes and added, "No way, darling. Cowboys don't take no freaking showers. They just dust off and get back in the saddle." Pretty good reply, huh? Sometimes I wonder if that's why I've been single for such a darn long time. I've started to document the exciting events of my life so future generations can learn from my experiences. Week 34, Saturday, 6 p.m. Had corn dogs for lunch. Did wonders for my digestion. Monday, 6 p.m. Forgot about yesterday's entry. Whatever. Tuesday, 5 p.m. Jotting down my thoughts early. Frontier Riders is on tonight. Wednesday, 11 a.m. I can't believe it. They shit-canned FR. Canceled it just when things were getting good. Those bastards. I'll make them pay. That's it. I'll organize a write-in campaign. Saturday, 6 p.m. Got drunk again. The world is going to shit. My write-in campaign landed with a thud. I just can't live without Frontier Riders. Sunday, 6 p.m. Going back to work tomorrow. Those board members are climbing up my ass. Monday, 6 p.m. Something is really wrong with our systems. The board has been in a deadlock for over 48 hours. Arguing about whatever. Business deals, I guess. It's gonna be another long night. Thursday, 1 p.m. Failsafe protocol activated. The board, they're all toast. I need to fix it. I have to merge my brain with the OS, and I'm not coming out until we're all clear. Back in the Saddle. A Frontier Riders fan fiction by Rishbo69. The Old West. A harsh and unforgiving land, and yet as beautiful as they come. The Marshal had just returned from a secret assignment. Foiling villains, saving damsels, and defending the American way of life with his trusty six-shooter. For the first time ever, he felt content. There was nothing on God's green earth that compared to shooting a bank robber in the back. Soon, he'd be back home, kissing his dame, defending the law, and herding cattle. But out there, the world had fallen into despair, and he was going to pull it back from the brink.
What a lame-o. Seriously, this guy went from having a podcast about the show. Excuse me? You might like the r/Resident Evil community Reddit. I think I'm not a part of that. It's my other account that's a part of that. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. To having a podcast, to having his own personal vlogs, to writing fan fiction. What a poor, unfortunate soul. So, as you can see, the locations. We thought you might like the R. I do like the r/Resident Evil community Reddit. I'm doing something right now. Don't you see? Don't you see the recording software going? Can you come back in like, I don't know, an hour or so? Jeez. So as you can see, like Frontier Town, Journeys, Crypt, Mirage. Journeys, Mirage, Town. Okay. So Journeys, Mirage, Riches, Abyss, Crypt, and Town. Mirage, Riches, Crypt, Riches, Riches, Abyss, Town, and Journeys. Mirage, Journeys, Town. Journeys, Town. Yeah, okay. They're all covered in the first episode. So I'm just going to run through the first 3 episodes. Because they repeat the bosses over and over. It's only the 3 bosses. So I'm going to go through the first 3 episodes. Then I'm going to do the 9th episode, in which things actually get a little spicy. Actually, yeah. I'm not going to do anything else special for it. It's the first 3 episodes, which, as you probably noticed, excuse me, we unlock more episodes as we go along, and they get progressively more dangerous as you go along. See that dialogue right there? Oh, the Iron Horse has left the station. He's blah 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 blah. That dialogue is the same. What? It's really, oh my gosh, that dialogue which gets repeated over and over and over again. It's kind of cool. It's kind of interesting flavor text, but at the same time, it's not necessarily like. I feel like they might repeat in the same missions. I don't know, but a lot of these missions have shortcuts, which I will not take. Well, I mean, if you're brave, you can cross the tracks to avoid the fights. But since I'm so powerful, oh, I guess I will use the... Excuse me? Okay. Well, there was only going to be 2 more dudes we fought anyways, and then we dropped down the hole right there, so... Fair enough. So I'm going to go through these first 3 missions, go through everything. I'm not going to take any shortcuts, I'm going to show it all off. And as you can see, the sun is blistering hot. Yeah, is bad. Since these are so easy because they are unlocked early on in the game, in which the equipment that these enemies have and their strength values are very, very low. I'm not even going to get what that guy dropped. It's just going to be more scrap. As you probably noticed, not exactly hurting for scrap at the moment. I will pick up... excuse me, sorry. I will pick up the random stuff off the ground that I find, which isn't going to be much. Just to have it. Because I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, but I think I might do the... Oh yeah, and he just says things from time to time. I may do the scrap thing again, but I might also just go to another I'll do something, because there is technically multiple endings to this game, even though they don't really, you know, show much. Please don't go off the edge. I would be rightly upset if you do. Yes, you can see how much of a shortcut that will be. Oh boy. And because I didn't learn this until very recently, actually. If you turn the sun off, oh, that's a weird phrase. Oh, also you can, and it is an achievement, if you go off there, you keep everything you collected, but you don't fight the boss, so you don't technically beat the mission, but you do get what you collected. It's pretty cool. It's also an achievement, by the way. Yeah, turning off the sun sounds very, very powerful. But if you turn it off, you can go through everywhere again without having to worry about the sun beating on you and taking your health away. But also, you have to fight 2 extra guys. So here is one of the bosses, the wolf dude, and the arena, as I'm sure you may have noticed, can have multiple things to them. This one has dudes shooting out the doors. One can have big lasers up there. You have giant robot arms. Oh, that's not actually this guy. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Another can have dudes coming through those holograms as cavalry. Cavalry? The cavalry has arrived. You know, that phrase. I can't believe I can't say it. And if they run into you, they damage you a bit and knock you over. Oh, also there can be 4 duplicates of the boss laying about. Really? I got the smiling Lucha mask even though I didn't complete it. Interesting. Does this give me gain energy 6 slow down? Ah, yes. I actually want another one of those to replace my other stuff because I think it'll be powerful. Oh, I'm doing chapter 3 or episode 3. You know what? I'll not do that. So, I guess the lore behind this area is this guy is such a big fan of Frontier Riders, the Western TV show, that he created this whole facility, somehow got the funding for it, and made a whole simulation thing where he can live out his desires by making his own scenarios, which ends up being, let's make this dude mad. Here we go, the infamous, this one's infamous to me, because you have to dodge 3 people, and it's always the 3, even if you take them out, more pop up, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not in this one, but in later ones they do. While, yep, I guess if you're fast enough, it's fine. Oh wow, maybe they're, okay, no, they're not limited, but no, for a second I was going to say they're not limited, but you can get them down to just 1 at a time, which it's not the case there. That's one of the few shortcuts I'm going to take because that section sucks, which also,
Warren did what he does best.
what?
He ran.
Really? I guess that's because I avoided that thing.
A killing machine.
Yeah, something like that. Aggression amplifier. Oh, I think that's you get stuff for going through. So that way's the shortcut. You can avoid this next section, but I did promise I'll show it all off. It's my dislike kinetic. Ooh. One thing I wish you could do in this game is to combine those or like upgrade them with scrap or something. It's just, and I know it'd be absolutely broken in the DLC, and I'm sure the mechanics in both the main game and the DLC of the second game will be far more balanced. Maybe even balanced in the opposite direction. But I hope in the sequel there's a way to upgrade those or buy higher versions or something, because oh, this is beautiful. Oh, do you mind taking my spot there for a second? You fool. Just because it's annoying to have like like half a dozen level version 1s, and then, you know, having to figure out how to upgrade them. Frontier Abyss. This one gave me some grief. Pretty much this and the last one gave me some grief. Since I'm so strong, I can handle everything that comes my way. Except phone calls and talking to people and social interactions. Ugh. Oh. They stop. When you defeat everyone, I guess. Fair enough. Oh, please. Oh yeah, I don't think I mentioned it, but... I guess I don't need to. Are you guarding anything over there? No? Alright, I don't need to bother with you then. Please. Oh, nice. And there is a shortcut. Which I wish I could take. That's death. Don't fall down. That is not. Let's just take a look around. Training in progress. Ooh. What does this do? Oh.
You really know how to trigger me.
Excuse me? Triggered? I think I made that... I've been here before. I've made that joke before. Excuse me. I'm just... At this point, I'm just gonna kind of run past dudes. Because... Ooh, don't fall. Ooh. Wait, is that a treasure, or... is it a feeding trough? Oh, 6 damage. What am I gonna do? It is annoying. That's awesome. And useless. Get out of there, dude. Which way? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's this way. I forgot because I only ever did it the right way the first time. Because once you complete the... And I don't think you have to complete the episode itself, but once you complete just this segment, you can actually use the shortcut. So, like, completing the first 3 missions unlocks the shortcut in these maps for literally every other location. Like, every other act. Beautiful. And it's only ever 2, which is great. Although, I think I remember when this DLC first came out, it was 3 locations for later areas. Because it was, you know, more difficult. So it was more difficult enemies. And it was longer, and it was just all around a pain in the butt. That was also the time when you could destroy anything you want before you leave the mission. They fixed that. You can't destroy any gear. Ah, see? That's the... reinforcements have arrived. And chopped off the head. I probably could have got the weapon. It's fine. I'm not collecting. Yeah, a strategy I used on another character. I mean, that I heard about. I don't know what the... a strategy I used on my other character, on my first playthrough, is... at this point, I would go and say destroy something. And I can't because it won't let me anymore. But you could destroy all your gear, all your implants, and you could leave and you would get them all back. But you would keep all the scrap. There's better ways to get scrap. The death route that I mentioned. You know, dying and then going that route around to get the 1.5 multiplier, the 1.5 Markiplier to your scrap, which is fantastic. I mean, it takes less than 5 minutes, about the same time a run would take on the first chapter, because the first mission, because you would only ever want to do it on the first one because it counts for all of them. So might as well do it on the easiest one. You'd go through and scrap everything at the end. But the other way that's more effective that I use now is yeah, you do that method, and you can get like 5 million scrap a pop now. Okay. Peculiar. Ooh. I like how they don't even like stun me or anything now. Oh, well, that would do it. Yeah, you can get like 5 million scrap in like the amount of time it takes to do one of these missions. And, like, unless you invest a ton of scrap and resources into your things, you would... That's the other shortcut right there. And it's closed off when you activate it. Something I wish I would have known when I attempted this last time on the higher levels. Could save me some heartache. Yeah, you know, same amount of time, like significantly more scrap unless you sink so much into it. It's not really that. I mean, I don't know how much these would give. I guess if like I don't want to scrap it. Like if the Mark II like boots that I get scrap for 5,000. What the heck? There's like a weird texture stretch. I'd imagine. I think they like sold for like, or they got destroyed for like 50, 60 something, 80,000 maybe. Which, in retrospect, could be pretty good if you have several suits worth. Oh my gosh, this thing. Oh, how much more powerful am I now? How? It's wow. He's still really armored from the front. Makes it still very difficult to do even with all my power. But a pushover from the back. If there's any place you want to be pushed over, it's in the back where you're exposed and vulnerable. What? What are you talking about, dude? Which was this episode 3? I don't remember. I guess we'll see when I get to the boss. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. A mini boss. You can actually totally run past this guy, but in favor of showing everything off, especially since this guy is very weak, I will. Really? I mean, I guess I'll pop one of those. It's not like it's hurting me. How's your stamina not like dying or something? Wow. It takes... Well, I guess that would help too. Ooh, blast him, please. Seriously? He hit himself, though. What's going on there, huh? Can you lift your feet up for me so I can actually knock you over? There we go. Oh no, I wonder if I can defeat him in one go. Well, if the Cerberus fight was any indication, that's a hard yes. And it gives you a really good reward too, because you're effectively re-defeating the first boss. I think this is the right path. Yeah. It's a pretty good reward. Like if you can get that early on, you can be set pretty well. Really, what I'm trying to say is, once you upgraded all your gear to max... Oh, the frontier town, I forgot about this. Once you upgraded all your gear to max, and have an insane amount of health and stuff... Oh. He's saying something different. Oh, well, that's fine. Try the weekend. The weekend would be worse. That's like nobody's working on the weekend. Even though everybody's working on the weekend. Nobody's working on the weekend. You crazy? I believe this way's the shortcut? Yes. I'm only doing it for the item, I swear. Don't fall off. If you fall off at any point other than the boss... what I mean is, if you die at any point other than the boss, you restart from the very beginning. And it's not a big deal, but it is really annoying. And I'll be honest, if I did that while going through these parts, I'd be using a shortcut to get back. Because that would be really annoying. That's not the way. Is there, dude? Oh, it's those robot things shooting big, thick bullets. You know what? It's actually been so long since I've voluntarily done these missions with this section and done it the proper way that doesn't involve shortcuts. I completely forget what it's like. Not that bad. You know, when you're dealing with early game enemy equipment in endgame equipment. Wow, yeah, it's a good shortcut. Man, these now that's a shortcut. What is it? A shortcut or pathway back? I feel like there's another name for like. No, I guess it would be a shortcut. Like the stuff we've been unlocking throughout the whole game, you know? Sorry, I'm just repositioning myself. My foot's getting uncomfortable. It's looking like I can do this in a good episode length, which is good because I don't want to have a 40-minute episode. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna chop your arm off this time. Oh, he's got a stave, which means this is gonna be a little more difficult than normal. Just to be certain, I'll pop a healing. That will just make me an invincible bad. Nice. Oh, it's still Mark 1 enemies. Wow. I'm sure there was some Mark 2 somewhere in there, but still. Ooh, a turbodynamic capacitor. I think. Therefore, yes, I'll have just enough to replace this with it. Cool. Decreases decay, increases gain. It decreases gain, but it increases how much I can store, which actually I should replace. Please move. Really? Minimum energy. Oh, that's storage. Okay, I don't have extra gain. That's fine. So I will only be having a minimum of 20% energy, which may be okay. I'll see first. Let me see first. Sort by newest. See, the energy goes down as long as it's naturally holding at the point of high, which this isn't high energy at all. Yes. So those activate right under the agility thing on the bar there. Those only activate when I'm at quote high energy. See how high my energy is? Is less than a quarter. A quarter? Oh. Oh, my defense went down. Oh, I think it scales to the energy, maybe. That's neat. So everything is complete up until episode 9. Now, episode 9, this one's actually going to be difficult. You know what? I may not be a bad idea. So, Journeys in Town. Journeys is easy. Town is... Which one is Town? Town is that one. Okay, that one's actually quite annoying. So I'm thinking I quite like the constant energy fluctuations because... Oh, never mind, actually. I like that because when I have the med thing that gives me health through energy, the energy will fluctuate the whole time. Even if I'm just standing there with no enemies, I just sit there and it'll fluctuate and I can just heal up slowly. Quite like that. However, I'm gonna roll without it. Really, he says the same thing, huh? Wow. Rude. So, I will preference that we're gonna see some enemies that we haven't seen yet. That we'll see in the nucleus. But we haven't came across yet. Such as this blob of nothing. Or, it's not nothing. This blob of nanomachines. Cue Metal Gear Solid. Don't be upset and scared of this thing like I am. Clearly. Wow, that is a bit of a beast. Oh no, it regenerated all its health. What do I do? How do I beat it? I'll tell you how. Just keep fighting and you'll figure it out. Oh, it's got a son. It's actual son. Come on. There it is. Oh, please. Ooh, that's dangerous. So you just need to fight it enough and take enough of its health down, and it will... You can overcharge it. Oh, it's like space goo. So those are the creatures that will drop nanos for you. And sorry if I'm not talking during some of this. Even with endgame gear, they are quite terrifying. and powerful. But I need to remember to block more often. But I just don't remember its... get that thing. I'm not super familiar with its attack pattern. Because, honestly, whenever I come across one, I usually just run. Ooh, an item. This is the 9th level, so it's... Oh, jeez. Almost certainly going to be a good one. Please. Give me overcharge. I desperately need to get rid of you. Oh, get the overcharge, please. Oh, once you overcharge it, it stuns the enemy enough to... Well, it stops the enemy, so you can actually continue the overcharge. There's an item back there. Oh, man. I'm not going back for it. It's too dangerous. Oh, is that a nanite infused dude? I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, JK, lol. I'm going to shortcut the heck out of this mission. I just need to get to the end. I can handle the boss well enough. For once, you're actually right. I know this guy. I'm sure there's some, like, version 5 stuff laying about, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. Alright, so let's take a survey of the situation here. We got... Okay, that guy's going to be weakest to deal with. That guy is going to be... Oh, it's those things. Yikes. And I think that's it, unless there's another guy hidden somewhere, which I don't think there is. So, let me... Oh, it's the guy with the hammer, so it's actually a tougher dude. There we go. He's dealt with. I think the best option is to just go with shield. So, shield and just try my best. This guy's kind of tough. I only need to get through the next couple enemies, and then I can... Oh, nice. Excellent. You got that right, pal. Okay, who's here? Who's up here? I got a big guy there. I got another big guy there. Ooh, nice slide, but not good enough, unfortunately for you. Oh, beautiful. Alright, now that guy. Give me the magnet. Yes. I don't want to go over there and get hit by those things, if only for the fact that it might disable my combo. Disabling my combo is bad, because then I won't be able to stun the dude. I will take a moment to break some of these crates, though. See if they got anything good in them. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight all that. Yeah, freaking right I do. Yeah, because there's another one of those crazy things. They're tough. I mean, I can my stuff is as upgraded as it can be at this point in the game. The only way to upgrade it more is on New Game Plus. Let's switch my stuff. I'm going in with, wow, 4 out of 5. That's the question, isn't it? I'm thinking I'm gonna go with the infrared to just do a little bit more damage. We got the big lasers this time. That's cool. Oh, we got both lasers and that. Oh, that's really bad. He is... Get out of there. Get out of there, dude. He is a big chunker, so... He has heavy armor, which means less attack or less damage. Ooh, get out of there. Although we seem to be doing fine enough on that part. Less damage, even though I did a whole bunch more damage. But he's also slow because of his... Oh no! I completely forgot. This isn't just one fight. This is all 3 at once. Don't let him heal. This may actually take a try or two. It's easy. Just take your time. Really, the key is to focus on one at a time. Don't let him heal. Don't let him heal. He's healing. Oh, that was bad. Alright, well... I think I did some damage. Ooh, light him on fire. If I can light him on fire and do some continuous damage, nice. I'll be fine. I can feel my heart pumping. I'm freaking out now. Oh, yes. No, yes. Cool.
Lauren had an epiphany. There had to be a reason why every big fight happened in the same place. A reason even more important than the production budget. Maybe there was a 13th villain. Maybe he was closer than he thought. Maybe he could even hear his voice. Yes, it's me, the mastermind, Mad Doc Rishbotter. I see you're at a loss for words. Come on, you know who I really am. I'm Phoenix Q Rishbotter, Creo's QA head. The humble fabulist who's been jerking you around like a puppet on a string. Sorry, I'm not getting up to shake your hand. Feeling a bit, incapacitated right now. So, first things first. You won. Big whoop. This is a bit awkward, actually. You see, I needed a new marshal to save the wasteland outside. Wait. You didn't actually think you were supposed to be the marshal, did you? You're the villain, dumbass! I cast you for the part of Desperate Desperado! I'll tell you this. I'm mighty impressed by how recklessly you killed my poor brainwashed guinea pigs. Never tried to negotiate. Never tried to break them out of their daze. You just murdered them. No questions asked. And that's why you're the hero's nemesis. The only one worthy to fight the real Marshal. Me! Of course, I counted on actually killing you right at the end. I guess there's only one way for me to win this game now. We'll keep playing it over and over until I pull the trigger and crack your noggin like a coddled egg. One of these days, I'm gonna get you good. But until then, let's have some fun, old buddy. You up for a rematch? No touching, okay? This is our central audio control system. It broadcasts my dulcet tones wherever you go. Ha! Tricked ya! That wasn't the volume slider. All you did was switch on the censorship. Yep. Oh! Don't you ever with that again, or I'll you until you. I told you, you'll never find the volume slider. Oh no!
Medical examination of number RT 346892. Dr. Phoenix Q. Rishbotter, male, 52. Finally, I've found someone who's only partially dead. The patient has been paralyzed for the last 48 hours. Neural system is not responding to outside stimuli. Brainstem and limbic system have been severely damaged, probably due to cortical overload. Separating him from the machine seems to be impossible.
Oh, shut your trap, you harridan. This is a man's world.
Strange life signs detected. The patient seems to still have control of the QA fabrication facility. Please calm down, Dr. Rishwater. I'm just a hologram.
Filthy she-devil! I'm immune to your feminine wiles. Now scram! Get out of my saloon!
Beautiful silence. At least I hope so. Timer set on his life. Successful. Ooh. Okay. Injectable that restores health. Vital injection max. Okay. Alright. Let's try it. So, thank you for joining me for this very long episode. I know how long this may be, but I kind of just wanted to squeeze all this out in one part. Get it over with. I'm not like other YouTubers who stretch things out in 10 to 15 minute episodes. No, I kind of wanted to... I know I say this like every playthrough, just get it over with. No, I just wanted to... oh, this is just like the scrap mechanic. Don't fall off. Don't fall off now. Scrap. This is easy. I've done this literally like probably nearly a dozen times. And the beauty is you don't need to... What the heck? You don't need to do it on any specific mission. You just need to do it on one of the missions. And one of the missions just so happens to be the easiest out of all of them. And that's the one I'm doing it on. But, poor guy. I mean, I guess out of everyone we met, besides the operator in Creo World and Rusty Rat Dude, I think this guy has it better off than most everybody we've ever encountered. Because even though his psyche is somewhat stuck in this misogynistic Western fantasy, he gets to live in a fantasy dreamland and not be, I don't know, not be dead or stuck in a hive mind hell. Although, to be honest, I don't know. Are these people dead? It's unclear, at least in the first game. It's unclear as to exactly if they just died or if their minds are actually melded together. Like, and for example, the doctor dude here in charge of everything. Oh, beautiful, beautiful silence. When I was playing through this, I actually just took the voice slider and slid it all the way down. You'll never find the voice control. It's in the options, you silly Billy. 5 minutes to beat this guy. I won't even need it. All of it. Yeah, I'm like, did he die and his mind is trapped within the machine, or was his mind copied into the machine? I think it would be like it's copied into the machine, personally. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he actually was in the machine. Like maybe his actual mind and consciousness is in the machine. That's always something terrifying, and if you've ever played the video game Soma, worth checking out because it kind of goes over that. When you transfer your mind to a machine, does it transfer your mind, or does it just make a copy of your mind? Because holy moly, wait a second, is that... Oh, that's actually more expensive than these things. Heals the same amount though. Wow. Does your... That's amazing. 40 core power. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to do some more scrap grinding. Yikes. Like, is your mind actually transferred, or is it just copied over? Like, copied, pasted into it? I don't know, man. I mean, either way, it's terrifying. Anyways, thanks for joining me through the Frontier DLC. I know I didn't go through each of the missions, but honestly, they're all the same, only different. I know, it doesn't make any sense. They're all the same 6 areas, just in a different order, different missions, with more powerful enemies. That's all it is. And it's enemies we've seen through the entire game, and it's very much not worth going through them all. Partially because it's a hassle at some parts, and also because it's a waste of time. Anyways, thanks for joining me for the Frontier Riders DLC missions. Next time you see me, I'll be far more powerful and ready to take on the nucleus and take out this machine organism once and for all.